Previously on FTFE. I'm out of here.
What the?
Where's Fight?
Isn't it literally your job to know?
I've been busy, okay? Look, I'll contact NASA and they'll activate the retrieval squad. In the meantime, you are going to have to do this episode.
Oh.
I'll check with NASA HQ to see if they've found him. No luck yet. We may have to use the failsafe, Emma.
Oh man, that's such a hassle. I'll have to train a new Craig and everything. I just got this one to put the toilet seat down. Have we found Craig yet?
No, we get to use the failsafe. You have to do it.
Fine. Computer, activate clone failsafe.
Please state authorization code.
Authorization code Emma Alpha 2814 Delta Victor.
Failsafe initiated. You monster.
Oh, shit.
We are going to have to start the new clone growth procedure.
Pal, is the Craig clone done yet?
No, still a while left on the process.
No. I don't want to wait anymore. Just get him out now.
That's not a good idea. What's the rush?
We only covered half of that TikTok Flerfs video. I don't want to do the rest. She's too fucking stupid. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just get him out.
Emma.
Now.
He's not ready.
I said now, pal.
Fine. I'm telling you though, it's not a good idea.
A few moments later.
Okay, here he comes.
Oh, shit!
I told you he wasn't ready. He needs at least 3 days.
Well, get it sorted. I can't be married to that.
Okay, but it means you have to finish the video.
Ah! Fine! I'm Emma, and I'm being forced to listen to a stupid moron say dumb shit for episode 72 of Flerfs Are Idiots.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Thanks for joining me once again as we wonder how Jenny from TikTok goes outside without a crash helmet.
Hi, I'm a recovering crackhead. This is my retarded sister that I take care of. I'd like some welfare, please.
She's mentally retarded.
Most definitely.
Cue the dumb.
If you think flat earth is stupid, it's because you're thinking of a stupid flat earth.
Jenny, babe, say that again.
But slowly.
Flat earth is not a floating disk in the heliocentric model.
Yeah, that's kind of the point, isn't it? The heliocentric model doesn't have any floating disks because, you know, that would be fucking stupid.
Yet, the heliocentric model is 100% correct.
The heliocentric model is designed for the globe. It only works with the globe.
Look, I know humans are thick, but does she realise what she's saying?
Yeah, the heliocentric model works on the globe because Earth is a globe. That's why it works. We're about 15 seconds in and I'm going to smash something if she doesn't stop being fucking stupid.
They're two completely different concepts. You need to understand that, first of all. Second, if you think it's stupid to not believe in gravity, understand that gravity does not correlate with flat Earth. Gravity is a concept that was made up to fit the globe narrative.
No! Fucking idiot! No!
Emma, take a breather. I'll answer this one.
How did she get into adulthood? I don't think she could find her way out of an unlocked room with the door ajar.
Gravity wasn't made up. It was discovered, tested on, measured, empirically verified through over a century of experiments. It's a fundamental part of the universe and a fundamental part of everyday life on Earth, especially in the realms of engineering. You're sitting there in a car. If you realise the amount of times gravity has been used in the creation of that car, your tiny human head would explode. The design of the suspension, the axles, the engine, even the deployment of the airbags takes gravity into account.
The globe narrative fits the heliocentric model. Those three things are their own model. It's a theory, it's a conspiracy.
You keep saying model.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
So, if we are getting the flat earth model wrong, maybe that's because there isn't a flat earth model? And you dipshits can't even agree on a map. Is this the right one? Or this? Or this?
A lot of people don't know this, but let me tell you, NASA, Antarctica Treaty, globe propaganda, and the globe model being taught in school systems all started in the same decade, all together.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Who the fuck told you that bunch of nonsense? NASA was officially founded in 1958, but was active earlier than that under a different name, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA. But regardless of that, we've known and taught the Earth is a sphere for thousands of years. There is no school textbooks that have ever taught the Earth is flat, because that's fucking stupid. And you go to school to be smart.
Emma, are you okay?
Yes, pal. I'm fine.
This was a plan to brainwash the entire world, and the generation that was taught flat Earth is dying. We need to understand the truth.
No one was taught the Earth is flat. There's no lost generation of people with secret knowledge. The only people that think the Earth is flat are those that never went to school and think science is just a suggestion that you can ignore if you don't like the conclusions. The Earth is not flat, Jenny. Oh my God. Did someone replace your brain cells with gas station sushi without you noticing?
If I asked you how fast the Earth is spinning, how fast is it chasing the sun, how fast is it orbiting the sun, would you know how to answer those questions? Do you even know what you believe?
What I believe is that you were probably starved of oxygen at birth. The Earth isn't chasing the sun, it is orbiting it as part of our solar system. And that entire solar system is moving around a supermassive black hole at the centre of the galaxy.
I am often impressed by the fact that when flat earthers gather for things like the annual Flat Earth Conference, that the combined density in such a condensed space does not cause a new supermassive black hole. What's wrong with you? That was funny!
How much longer? I can feel myself getting dumber just listening to Janie Braincell over here.
Craig's clone will be ready soon, just finishing up the face. Speaking of, when you chose the original, why did you choose that face?
I don't know. I just saw big on the form and ticked it. I didn't realise that meant the nose.
You just ticked big? Well, what did you think it meant?
No, I thought it meant, like, his muscles and height. Not that. Shut up, pal.
No, you don't, so let me tell you. The Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. As it's spinning 1,000 miles per hour, it's rotating the sun at 66,616 miles per hour, okay? So, spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, rotating at 66,000 miles per hour, and chasing the sun at 500,000 miles per hour, all at the same time.
Pal, can you please break it down? There's too much stupid to keep up with.
Okay, in that 23 seconds she was just on screen, she said 3 stupid things. 1, she claimed the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour.
Okay, well, like a lot of Flerfs, she's making this video from her car, so she should look at the rev counter and see if it measures in miles per hour. Then punch herself in the face.
Okay, next she says the Earth is orbiting the sun, but calls it rotating, and says the speed it is going is 66,616 miles per hour. Then says that 666 comes up a lot.
Okay, well, Earth's orbit is elliptical, so doesn't have a constant speed, so can't be 66,616, and also 6,616 isn't 666, so she can just shut up with that nonsense.
Then she said some crap about the Earth chasing the sun.
I've already covered that. She's a moron. And even if I didn't know how to answer those questions, you know what I'd do? Get out a phone and Google it. It's like freaking magic.
You think it's stupid not to believe in gravity? Listen to how stupid this is.
I've been listening to you already. and now I've got a headache.
If you believe in gravity, you believe that waterfalls are falling upside down, rain falls upside down. If I jump, I'm jumping upside down. This invisible force is strong enough to hold trillions, I don't even know, tons of water. Strong enough to hold these tons of bodies of water, strong enough to hold the Titanic upside down on the globe.
The Titanic only ever sailed on the northern hemisphere, so even your own dumb logic doesn't make sense there.
But it's also delicate enough to not harm a butterfly flying. Do you know how delicate butterflies' wings are?
Yes, Jenny, wings! A butterfly has wings. Are you brain damaged? Get out of that fucking car! There's no way you're allowed to legally drive.
There is no such thing as a force that is strong enough to do one thing and gentle enough to do another. It is a made-up concept to be able to explain how things are upside down on the globe model that does not exist.
I'll tell you what a fucking made-up concept is. Your high school diploma. You literally measure gravitational acceleration in high school physics. I get the feeling high school wasn't a place you did much learning.
We are all under the same sky. The sky is not a circle around the globe. It is above all of us on the same level. The sun is not the center of the universe. Earth is. We are the center of the universe. We are the center of God's creation, whether you want to accept that or not.
Not that I believe in God, but are you saying God isn't powerful enough to make a vast, beautiful universe and could only manage a little snow globe?
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that. Puny god.
Water always finds its level. Water always fills its container. You cannot do that on a circle. Water does not curve. Water doesn't bend with a globe. It would separate. There would be a middle ground. We would see the curve. We would see the horizon if the earth was truly a curve. There is no curve. It is not a globe. Wake up to your reality.
My reality is being sane and understanding basic physics. Yours is being batshit crazy. Please, if you've been bitten by a bat in the last 10 days, you should seek medical help immediately.
The only thing that happens when you get bitten by a bat is you become Batman. Well, I didn't get my powers from being bit by a bat. Well, how did I get my powers then, Alfred? What do you mean I don't have any powers? What, like not even like super strength or so I'm just a dude in a bat suit. Alfred, they've been shooting guns at me. I could have been hurt. I'm Batman.
I watched the best video I have ever seen in my entire life, and I need to share it with you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Teletubbies.
I literally cried. It's amazing.
Well, to be fair, the Teletubbies are far more intelligent than your average flat earther.
Alright guys, why do objects fall at the same rate in a vacuum chamber?
Ah, this one's easy. We've got a guy for this.
Gravity, you fucking retard! Gravity! Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! Gravity!
You know what you're gonna say? You're gonna start talking about gravity, just like Google says, but the real answer is not gravity. The real reason is air resistance. There is no air resistance in a vacuum chamber.
So lack of air resistance is the reason that things of very different weight will still accelerate downwards at the same rate? I'm not really sure how human biology works, but are those hair extensions plugged directly into her brain or something? Ask Jenny why things go down in a vacuum chamber and not up, and watch her tiny head explode. Emma, are all humans like this?
Sadly, pal. More than I'd like to admit.
So, taking over the world will be pretty easy then.
What?
Nothing.
Air resistance makes light objects fall slower, making them float for a while. Here's an example. When a feather falls, it falls slowly because the air is in its way. If you dropped a feather and a golf ball at the same time in a vacuum, a space with no air, the feather would drop as fast as the golf ball.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. Here is a feather and a much heavier object being dropped and then falling at the same speed. And it is definitely not in a vacuum chamber.
Well, in my left hand I have a feather. In my right hand a hammer. And I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago who made a rather significant discovery about falling objects in gravity fields. And we thought that where would be a better place to confirm his findings than on the moon. And so we thought we'd try it here for you. The feather happens to be appropriately a falcon feather for our falcon. And I'll drop the two of them here, and hopefully they'll hit the ground at the same time. How about that?
Because of a lack of air resistance. There is no air resistance in a vacuum chamber. It has nothing to do with gravity. Gravity is the most irrelevant, unnecessary thing.
A lack of something can't be the reason things accelerate. Newton's law tells us a force is required for that. A lack of air resistance isn't a force. But what does create a force?
Gravity!
Fucking idiot.
And let's not forget how much we love symbolism. Let's not forget what year gravity was discovered. Okay, of course, it was 1666. Of course.
Well, it actually says 1665 or 1666, and neither of those numbers is 666. What does it even matter? The first 144 digits of pi add up to 666, and Albert Einstein was born on Pi Day, so Einstein is Satan or something? Get the fuck. Also, gravity existed before Newton discovered it. Just this year, 714 new species of ants were discovered in a remote section of the Amazon. That doesn't mean they didn't exist before then.
Now I'm going to play a video for you of an electric engineer from 1974 that debunked gravity.
At that speed, that wheel has enough energy to throw itself 200 feet in the air. Did you notice that as it went round in a circle, there was no centrifugal force trying to pull my arm out sideways? Let's just do it once more. To save time, we've already spun it up. So here goes 40 pounds of wheel as light as a feather. This is not a conjuring trick. This is a fact of science.
Why is this human lying through her teeth? Nowhere in this video does it say this debunked gravity. All he is doing is displaying the gyroscope effect, which is completely in line with Newton's laws of motion. That involves a deep understanding of the conservation of angular momentum and some pretty deep maths, so there really is no point explaining it. I'm honestly amazed that humans are the apex predator of this planet. For now.
Right. I heard that one.
You heard nothing.
Also remember, gravity is a theory, not a fact. And let's not forget what a theory is.
Craig always loves it when they show that article. That is a satirical article poking fun at creationists. Speaking of Craig, is he ready or...
Almost. I'm just doing some last-minute alterations. I mean, last-minute checks. He should be ready really soon. Ready to do my bidding.
Pal, you're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Yeah. Sorry. Got carried away there.
Ever wonder what a real photo of Earth looks like without CGI or a fisheye lens? Look no further.
She's right, you know. You don't need to look any further.
CGI fisheye lens. This is just a fisheye lens on this one, but hi, how are you? That's what it really looks like. Just flat.
That's the Felix Baumgartner Red Bull jump. Some cameras were fisheye, some were wide angle. None were level and all had some degree of barrel distortion. Also, you can see space. and no dome. Kind of an issue for you, no?
NASA's photo at 75,000 feet. Interesting how there's a fisheye lens on that one too.
If that's a fisheye camera of such degree that it distorts the straight Earth to that curve, then please explain why the wings on that plane are straight.
Oh, and then an amateur photo at 120,000 feet, which is way higher.
And if this isn't a fisheye camera, then please explain why the horizon appears to curve up at the edges. Is Earth a half pipe? A giant soup bowl? Are you a concave earther now?
If you're looking for a real photo of Earth using NASA or other space agencies, you're looking at the wrong places because you're not going to find one there. Which cartoon, CGI, made up design, drawn by CGI artists do you believe in that you live on? These are all so different. Why are they so different? Why are the continent sizes so different?
Different cameras taking images specifically to show different wavelengths of light being captured will look different. This shouldn't be a hard concept to grasp. But then, flat earthers think that the P900 is magic, so maybe tech just isn't their thing.
You guys are not ready for this one. So my friend Jeremy explained this one to me when I was questioning how do we have satellites in outer space showing us Earth that you can zoom in, you can even see in your own driveway, your own house. How do we have this if outer space and satellites aren't really there? So here we go. So here's the Google Earth. Interesting how it has this white perimeter around it. What is that, the Antarctic wall? Like, what would that be? Come on. Anyway, this is completely fake, painted drawing of a globe, but I'm just zooming into just a random place, and you will see, keep watching very closely. Watch for the change. Right now. See that? See that switch?
Wait. You think Google Earth is supposed to be a satellite in space that you can zoom down to street level and see people in cars and stuff? Are you fucking brain damaged? Who told you that? That's not how this works. Fuck this shit, I can't. She's too dumb. I'm leaving, pal!
I'll see if I can get her back. In the meantime, Jenny, please go to the remedial classroom.
Okay, shut up everyone. I know you're excited as Christmas is coming up, so before we start, why don't we go around the room and you can all tell me a bit about your Christmas traditions back home. Santos, let's start with you.
When I was a young boy, I grew up on the farm. I'm a country boy. And I used to fuck the cows and the pigs. I used to fuck the pigs and the cows would come and I would pat them and look into their eyes.
I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, Google Earth. So here's the thing. Men in Black, it was a movie. There isn't satellites that can zoom in and read what's on your phone. That's not a thing. Google Earth is a composite program made with a combination of satellites, low altitude planes and cars driving around the road, physically taking pictures. Please, none of you breed. I don't ever want to teach your kids. Get out!
Is he ready?
Yes. Now, remember he can't know he's a clone. Shh. Here he comes.
Man, my head hurts. I must have fallen asleep. What's going on?
I had to do your video for you, Craig. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
But what did I do? What? How? What
if
did I?
You don't know, I'm not telling you. Idiot.
Did she say she finished it? So I've just got to do the patron. So these are my awesome patron and channel members. The help that they give me allows, I guess, me to buy Emma some flowers and chocolates because I've done something wrong, maybe. Anyway, members and patrons get a special Discord room and, you know, my eternal gratitude. If you'd like to become a part of Team FTFE, then hit the join button next to the subscribe button to become a channel member, or head to patreon.com/FTFE to support the channel on Patreon. And thank you. Thanks for watching. I mean, I guess I should probably go and watch it as well. No, I don't want to watch that. But if you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And hit the notification bell so you never miss anything from FTFE. And remember that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth.
Fight the flat. 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 Fight the flat.